and quitting smoking, you know. In this competitive job market, many people are now making career resolutions. Joining us from New York, Paula Caligiuri. Is that right, Paula?
That's close.
Good. It's close. A human resource management professor at Rutgers University. And Paula, your first piece of advice really is to build career-enhancing skills. What do you mean by that?
Well, Drew, in 2011, it will be so important for all of us to think about enhancing our marketable skills. So it's really tough now for organizations to be the sole provider of training and development. If there's something we want to be doing with our career, say, for example, you want to expand your career globally. A really good idea might be to think about, let's say, if your company's expanding into China, maybe your New Year's resolution should be to learn some Mandarin or learn something about Chinese culture. Whatever it is, just think about expanding your skills in 2011. That will be so important and so good for a New Year's resolution.
Right. Another New Year's resolution, build a professional network.
Right. There are two ways that people get jobs, and there's two ways that people enhance their careers. That's through the skills that they have, those marketable skills, but also through the professional network that they have. So if you think about a possible New Year's resolution, you could have, for instance, say that maybe, once a week you're going to have a lunch or a dinner or coffee with a professional acquaintance, someone who's doing something really interesting in your field, or maybe somebody who's doing something interesting in your company. That's a nice way to build your network. You could also think about saying, once a week I'm going to spend 1 hour working on my LinkedIn profile, or maybe being involved in a discussion group, something that will help you build your network. Another great resolution for 2011.
Volunteer. This is something that I think a lot of people overlook, especially when they're trying to look for a job.
Volunteering, another, just such a win-win. So at minimum, you're going to have that great helper's high. You're going to feel really good about yourself. It'll increase your energy, which is in fact career enhancing. But you never know, you might find a volunteer opportunity that might help you enhance your skills, maybe build your network. Also, again, real important. Those two things are critical. You could, for instance, you gave the example before about Meals on Wheels. In a previous segment, you were talking about delivering meals. That would be a nice way to think about gaining the skill of logistics. Or if you have a professional expertise, you could perhaps offer at your community center some opportunities for, say, a volunteer seminar that would help you maybe build your maybe some skills that way. It's a great opportunity. Build your skills, build your network, volunteer.
Right.
Absolutely.
The last group is this idea about increasing your personal resources. What does that mean?
Those sound like all of the traditional New Year's resolutions. So the idea of maybe going to the gym, getting some more, opportunities for, gaining some energy, maybe getting out of debt in 2011, all of those kinds of things that are personally enhancing. It will help you build your personal resources. Those will also enhance your career. So real important, think about using those resources. Now that you've gained those personal resources, think about using them in a way to reinvest back into your career. These are all great resolutions to enhance your career in 2011.
Is this kind of, resolution catching on? And we usually talk about don't smoke, I'm going to eat less, I'm not going to have potato chips, blah, blah, blah. But this is like, real stuff that could improve your life for the rest of your life.
These career-enhancing resolutions are becoming more critical, especially now that people need to be taking greater control of their career destiny. We can't just rely on companies to be directing our careers for us, so it's going to become more and more important that we take some ownership of this.
All right, Paula Caligiuri. I think I got it right that time. Thanks for joining us.
Perfect.
We appreciate it. Okay, take care. In other news, tensions are rising in the Koreas we've been telling